Look, we do want to talk about the guy that your boss, Magic Johnson, says is the new face of the franchise. What have you learned about Lonzo since we started working with him?
He's great, and he's what we were hoping he was going to be as far as he gets everyone the ball. He just makes the simple pass, whether it's, a 3-on-3 or scrimmaging at the practice facility. The way he plays is contagious, and that's really exciting. Now, as far as being the face, we're all really excited about him. He's 19 years old.
Right.
We're going to be patient. We all think he's going to be great, but it's something that in the NBA it's going to take some time. It's going to be a process, but we're thrilled that he's part of our young core going forward.
You've got Magic making all his pronouncements. You've got, of course, Lonzo's dad, LaVar, making all his pronouncements. I joked that you, of all people, might be the best equipped to deal with someone whose father says a lot of things that make headlines, because you know from your own father.
Are you going at Big Bill right now, Rachel?
First of all, you know how I feel about your dad.
Yeah,
I would never go at him. My point is that you are familiar with the paradigm, right?
I am, and I'm familiar with people not liking me or judging me because of my father, and what he has said about former players. When I was a rookie, Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone, they literally had a bidding contest to see whose personal rookie I was going to be, because they wanted to make life hell for me. But once they got to know me, we were great.
Right.
And I think it's going to be the same with Zoe. He's the guys on the team and him are already joking around. They're starting to get to know each other, and I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue.
Byron, do you have any concerns about that?
No, not really. I think Luke is right. This kid brings his own game, and the thing that I love about him when I watch him on TV is he's a very humble young man.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a whole lot. He lets his game do the talking. And I love watching him on the court when he played at UCLA. The fact that, like Luke said, he gets everybody the ball. He's not so much worried about his own stats. He's worried about wins.
Right.
And that's something that we need here in Los Angeles. And I think not only for Luke and the whole coaching staff and the city of Los Angeles, they should be very excited about having Lonzo Ball here, because this guy is a game changer type player. He's a true point guard, but if he has to score, we know he can do that as well.
Well, they're going to see a lot of him if they're excited about him, because I don't know, Ramona Shelburne has a story out today saying that LaVar really assured Magic and Rob Pelinka that he would take a step back once Lonzo was drafted. Now we hear news this week, there's going to be a Ball family reality show. What was the Lakers feel on that?
That's their thing, right? So Zoe's been great. We've had optional workouts every day. So he's the one that we're obviously we're concerned with. We want to develop, and his dad has been great. He hasn't been around. He's let us,
So that's actually happened.
So it's happened for sure. And even though they're optional workouts, Zoe has been at every single one. He's coming in early, getting his weightlifting in. He hurt his leg a little bit, so he was getting his treatment in, staying after doing his shots. So whatever they do when they leave the court, this is the NBA. All players can do that stuff. And like Coach said, he's a guy that lets his playing do the talking.
Right.
And we love that, because he'll answer every question you have, but they're short answers. And then he just goes out there and he plays basketball, and he plays the way that we want to play, which is a free-flowing style of game, unselfish, not concerned with how many points he's scoring, but concerned with whether his team is winning or losing.
Now, his dad did say on draft night that you guys were going to win playoff games this year. You tempered that back and said, I'll just take a few summer league games. Yeah. Byron, is it maybe the truth in the middle? Is Luke not giving himself enough credit? You think this regular season's going to go okay for him?
Well, I told Luke when I first sat down here, I said, Luke, this is going to be an exciting year for you. You're going to have a lot of fun. He's got some of the right pieces in place. There's no doubt about that. But I love what Luke said. Mr. Ball, I hear what you're saying. You're gigging up your son. That's all great and dandy. But give him some time. Let this kid develop. Let him come here in Summer League, get to know his teammates, win some games in Summer League, get that confidence up, go to training camp, go to preseason, then the regular season starts. So I like what Luke did as far as tapering down. Hey, don't get your expectations up too high right now, everybody. Let's just give this guy a chance to grow. And once he grows, we know he's going to be a fantastic basketball player.
Well, I'm going to give you the middle, though. I think you're going to do more than win a few Summer League games. What do you like about this team as you head into the regular season?
Well, it's a good group as far as they want to get better. They're hungry to get better. We've had, 8, 9 guys in every single day since May 15th. And they want to play 3-on-3. They're asking if we can get other players in so they can start playing 5-on-5. They come in at 8:30 in the morning, which I know as a former player, I wasn't showing up at our
And you're
practice
talking,
site.
Not
by the way,
8:30.
this is a former coach of this former player. Did we
Hey.
see him at 8:30 in the
No,
morning?
Not at 8:30.
not at
Not
8:30.
for 11 o'clock practice.
Not unless you came down to San Diego, California, and you wanted to grab breakfast and some coffee. So these players are hungry. They're tired of losing, and we feel really happy about the group that we have going forward right now. We think Brooke Lopez is going to be big for us. A big
I
problem.
like that pick.
It's tough to win NBA games unless you have a go-to guy at the end. It's just so much of a game comes down to those final 3 or 4 minutes, and we feel with Brooke, it's somebody we can throw the ball down to in the post, and he can go get us a bucket when we need to. Brandon Ingram has been.
That's what I was going to ask you. So has he been part of that 2 months of workouts?
Yeah, he's been really good. He's coming off a sprained ankle, so he practiced for the first time yesterday.
Okay.
But he looks really good, and his confidence is growing. He's actually being a vocal leader out there. He was talking trash in practice yesterday, which I love.
What you want to hear?
Brandon Ingram was talking trash yesterday.
that.
So I think you should expect to see some nice growth out of him from last year to this year, which is natural. You're 19, you're young, you come in, you don't want to say too much, you don't want to do too much. Then you get that year under your belt, you feel more confident. He's been lifting, every day, sometimes twice a day.
Oh, okay.
And now you can see it just the way he carries himself right now. So I'm excited to watch it.
That's got to be very good news for Lakers fans.